Hello students. In yesterday we are talk about topic that is forms of the DNA, then polymorphism in RNA, and in today's session we will particularly talk about the structure of the prokaryotic gene, that is prokaryotic gene structure. In last year you have to studied about very well, that is there are two kinds of the organism, prokaryotic and eukaryotic organism. Means nucleus is not well developed, that is prokaryotic organism, and nucleus is very well developed, that is eukaryotic organism. So these prokaryotic organism here, the gene structure, what are the genes? So genes are the segment of DNA, and prokaryotic gene structure show there is a gene expression in the E. coli. What is a gene expression? Functions of the genes takes place in a very properly coordinated manner. That is a gene expression. And this prokaryotic gene structure can be studied it very well with the help of the lac operon in E. coli, that is a Escherichia coli. What are the operon? Operon means the cluster of genes with related function, and that operon consists of the different kinds of unit, that is a structural genes. So structural genes consist of the three kinds of the units here: regulator gene, promoter gene, and the operator gene. So the structural genes are those segments of the DNA which carry codes for the synthesis of protein. Means the genes determine the primary structure of the polypeptide chain by controlling the sequence of amino acid during the synthesis of protein. Means the structural genes which are useful for the protein synthesis, which carry code for the synthesis of the protein through the process of the transcription, because DNA gives rise to RNA, and that process called the transcription, initially there is a messenger RNA produced, understand, and then messenger RNA, there are mainly the two kind of the process, transcription and the translation in the protein synthesis. So DNA gives rise to RNA, this is transcription, and that structural genes which are code for the synthesis of protein during the process of the transcription. And control genes show the activity either by induction or the suppression, means stimulation and inhibit that activity. So operon consists of the regulator genes. So that regulator genes become responsible for the formation of protein, and that protein called a repressor protein, understand. Regulatory genes responsible for the protein, that protein called repressor protein. That then promoter genes show the some sequence promoter. There is a enzyme, DNA dependent RNA polymerase are attached to promoter and start the process of transcription, that is a promoter. And operator, the lac operon in E. coli. This model proposed by the scientist Jacob and Monod in 1961, which this model, while studying the catabolism of lactose in E. coli, that suggested that the action of most genes is regulated at the transcription level by the induction and the repression phenomena. Okay, so they described that in E. coli a group of three genes is associated with the synthesis of those genes, the enzymes which bring about the catabolism of lactose. Means what I mean to say, there is a in E. coli there is a when glucose is act as a substrate for the energy production. So in that condition that switch is off, but when in case of E. coli there is a lactose, that bacteria use the lactose as a energy source. So in that condition this lactose act as a inducer which enters inside that cell, and then a regulator gene produce a protein. I already explained in just before 5 minutes. Regulatory genes produce a protein called a repressor protein. Repressor protein binds to operator and to form the complex that is called a repressor inducer complex. And that repressor inducer complex not bind to the operator, but when in case of in absence of the there is a inducer, repressor bind to operator. In absence of the inducer, keep in mind, because this is very complicated topic. In case of the lac operon, when lactose, this bacteria E. coli, Escherichia coli use a glucose molecule as the energy source. So in that condition that there is a glucose, there is a activity of this operon is or operator is switch off, means prevent the transcription of the RNA polymerase not bind to operator, because glucose is bind to operator. glucose is bind to operator and engage the glucose molecule, engage the operator molecule. But in case of, in absence of the glucose, when these bacteria use as a lactose for the energy production, so in that condition lactose act as a inducer. That regulatory gene produce a protein, that is repressor protein. Repressor binds to operator to form the repressor inducer complex. That complex not bind to operator, so RNA polymerase bind to operator, and the transcription of the process takes place. Because that there are structural genes are present. That structural genes consist of the three kind of genes: Z genes, which are coded for the production of the enzyme beta galactosidase; Y genes coded for the galactose; and A genes coded for the enzyme permease. And these three kind of the genes is very important for the formation of the protein, that is formula for the transcription of the mRNA and the metabolism of the lactose in the E. coli. Understand? So with the help of that, because a permease is very helpful for the entry of lactose inside the cell, then beta galactosidase is very important. Beta galactosidase for galacto, then again the galactase, transacetylase. These are the different kinds of the enzymes which are responsible for the metabolism of lactose in the E. coli. And with the help of that three kind of genes, there is a formation of this such kind of enzyme, and that enzyme brings about the metabolism of lactose in absence of glucose molecule. But when finally the lactose level is used up and decrease the level of lactose, so in that condition use a glucose as a energy source. So glucose binds to operator and prevent the operator from the transcription process. Because when glucose bind to operator, in that condition RNA polymerase does not bind to operator. But when operator is free from binding with glucose, in that condition such kind of condition possible when lactose enters inside the cell. So lactose act as a inducer, it binds with repressor act as a repressor, means protein. This type of protein is provided by the regulatory gene. Repressor binds with inducer to form the repressor inducer complex and prevent the binding of make free the operator region. So RNA polymerase binds to promoter, because promoter act as a DNA sequence. There is a the DNA sequence. So in that condition there is a transcription process takes place, and such kind of the energy production and metabolism of the lactose that takes place. This from the above it has been concluded that how the genes regulate or control the activity. In last session you have to study it very well, that is what are the genes, and the genes are the fragments of the DNA, but what are the function of the genes in specially prokaryotic organism. Understand, students? So in case of prokaryotic organism, there is again overlapping genes are present. It is very specific type of genes, that is overlapping genes. That overlapping genes means the genes have been found in the first three of the following four viruses. Such kind of genes, the nucleotide sequence for the entire genome of each known, means there is a such kind of genes called overlapping genes, because two genes do not share any part of their nucleotide sequence, but the determination of the nucleotide sequence of some viral genomes has clearly shown that at least some genes share their nucleotide sequence and some genes do not share any part of their nucleotide sequence. And just for example, there is a MS2 gene, single stranded RNA 2569 base pair are present here. Then again SV40 double stranded DNA contain phase of the phi multiply by 174, these contain the single stranded DNA. Phase lambda, this contain the double stranded DNA, and specially which contain the 48502 base pair. All these things to be mentioned in my notes, students. So then it is not known if overlapping genes occur in other prokaryotes and in the eukaryotes, but if they are conformed to some viruses. Obviously overlapping genes cannot undergo mutation. What are about this mutation means the sudden accidental inheritable changes take place in genotype of organism, that is mutation. So they will mutate together, although the degeneracy of this code may permit some degree of the independence. Single mutation in the overlapping genes of such genes would often result in the loss of activities of the two genes product, thus generating the pleiotropy. Means when there is a mutation takes place in the single genes which express the two kind of expression in two different situation. That phenomena called a pleiotropy. In last session, in last year, you have to studied it very well. That is the pleiotropy. That is the genes which show the single genes control the two different expression. In case of the sickle cell anemia, in case of sickle cell anemia, when these sickle cell genes are present in homozygous situation, it is very harmful. But it is present in heterozygous condition, so it is a carrier. That patient is not affected or suspected. That patient is carrier. And such kind of the overlapping genes also show the some phenomena, that is a pleiotropy. Single genes control the two different expressions. So this is the prokaryotic gene structure. Prokaryotic gene structure. I summarize my topic in 2 minutes again here. What are about these prokaryotes? We start from the prokaryotes. The organism, the here nucleus is not well developed, that is the prokaryotes. In prokaryotic organism there is a circular DNA is present, that is double stranded circular molecule of DNA present in cell cytoplasm, because there is a no nuclear membrane, and which are called the nucleoid. Then prokaryotic gene structure consists of the two kind of units, structural genes and the control genes. Structural genes and control genes. So the structural genes consist of the three kind of again genes, that is regulator gene, promoter gene and the operator gene, because this can be studied it very well with the help of the lac operon. Lac means lactose operon in E. coli. Lac stand for lactose. Because this model proposed by the scientist Jacob Monod, lactose lac operon, which it is the best example of gene expression. What is the gene expression? The function of genes in very proper manner, coordinated manner. That is a that is which show the gene expression. So here regulatory genes are present. That regulatory genes produce one kind of protein called repressor protein, and when this repressor protein binds to operator, the switch is off. Such kind of condition takes place in case of when E. coli use glucose as a energy source, but in absence of glucose, when this bacteria use lactose as a energy condition, so lactose act as a inducer. Lactose bind with uh, repressor is a protein which are produced by the regulatory gene to form the repressor inducer complex. That complex binds, prevent prevent the activity of the which makes free the operator. And then when that operator is free there, so DNA polymerase enzyme comes there, then that binds to promoter, and prevent start the process of the transcription, means lac mRNA, because there are the three kinds of the genes are present: Z gene, Y genes and A genes. That genes are responsible for, these genes are coded for the formation of the enzymes, that is beta galactosidase, then permease and the transacetylase, because genes are the made up of DNA, and that DNA give rise to RNA and RNA give rise to protein. So with the help of that three kinds of the genes, there is a formation of the three kind of enzyme, and that enzymes bring about the metabolism of lactose. And when lactose level is used up and decrease its level, so in that condition, that lact inducer and the lactose, means lactose act as a inducer, so that are separated from the repressor binds to operator and activities switch off. And in this way the regulation of this lac operon in E. coli takes place in a feedback manner, that is positive feedback and the negative feedback. And then there are some kind of again operator gene overlapping genes are present, means two genes do not share any part of their nucleotide sequence, but the determination of nucleotide sequence of some viral genomes has clearly shown at least some genes. Understand? So nucleotide sequence either partially or fully share. Such kind of genes called the overlapping genes, and that show the phenomena of pleiotropy, means when these genes are present in homozygous condition, so it is very harmful, lethal. But it is in present in heterozygous condition, so it is a carrier, not the harmful genes, or which does not show the harmful expression. So that gene is called the overlapping genes, and it is again part or controller of this prokaryotic gene structure. So students, I hope we have to consider my topic. In case of any problem, so please contact with by phone contact. And thank you very much for this today's session.